$1,657 coming tomorrow and $80,000 worth of stimulus checks? All right, let me clarify what is actually going on here. Let's jump right into it. But if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video so I can keep you updated with everything going on right now during this very busy time. As I'm watching everything closely, I'm breaking it all down into these short videos and delivering it to you a few times each and every day so that you can get the latest details hot off the wire as this information is being released, as that is my commitment and dedication to you right here in this community. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so quite yet, and let's jump right into the video. All right, so one quick side note here. I know that this does not pertain to a lot of you here in the community, but I just came across this right before recording this video, and I wanted to throw this out there. All right, so really fast here. Over the last month and a half or so, a lot of people have been filing their tax returns and claiming the missing child tax credit payments from last year in 2021. Well, if you remember, because I announced it here in a few videos about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, there was this new portal that was opened up, and it was called the Child Tax Credit Payment.gov. So this website allowed you to go to the website and claim the remaining portion of your actual child tax credit payments from last year in 2021. It was a great portal, right? Well, it's gone. They've shut it down. So I just saw some reports on this. I looked into it. This portal apparently is no longer available. So if you were looking to go there to claim your missing child tax credit payments, it's gone. They just yoink, gone. It's out of there. So yeah, that doesn't really help. This portal was made for those people who are non-filers and who typically don't file a tax return to claim their missing money. So that doesn't help the situation at all. Anyway, just came across that right before recording this video. I want to throw it out there. I know it doesn't pertain to a lot of you, but I want to do what I can to help out as many people as I can right here in the community. All right, so let's jump into this and talk about a $1,657 check coming tomorrow. Have you seen this? I certainly have. I've been doing some research today, and yes, of course, I've come across this multiple different times, and I want to lay it out, as well as some of the questions I've been seeing down below saying, I heard there's an $80,000 stimulus check. Is this true? All right, hang with me. Let me talk you through the details on what's going on here. All right, so first off, let's quickly talk about the $1,657 check that has been floating around out there. I know that I've seen this a number of times in headlines coming out today, and let me lay out exactly what this means. So here's the deal. Tomorrow, Wednesday, there are multiple millions of people out there that are going to be receiving Social Security checks. Now, this is not a stimulus check. It is nothing other than your regular monthly benefit. This is the benefit that you receive every single month, and it's going to be arriving tomorrow. Not for everybody, but for some people, you will be receiving your regular monthly benefit tomorrow as it is the second Wednesday of the month. Some people receive their benefits that month. Those people have a birthday anywhere between the 1st and the 10th of the month. Now, here's the deal. Yes, you'll be getting your monthly benefit tomorrow, provided tomorrow is your usual day in which you usually receive it. However, where is the $1,657 coming from? This is the average Social Security retirement benefit in 2022. Again, the average benefit according to the numbers out there, according to what everybody says, this is the average. Now, according to everybody here in the community, again, I don't think I've ever seen a benefit of $1,657, but again, this is the average that they are telling us. Now, this is just in regards to retirement benefits. So if you've been seeing the headlines or anybody else talking about this, this is exactly what it is. It is not a new check. It is nothing that we don't know already. It is your Social Security benefit. So that's where that's coming from. And also tomorrow, yes, some SSDI beneficiaries will also be receiving their payments. And the average SSDI benefit right here in 2022 is $1,358. So if you've seen that number floating around, that's what that number represents as well. All right, so I hope that clarifies it going forward. Also, let's talk about this $80,000 worth of stimulus checks. Okay, that's a little bit of a stretch right there, but let me just lay this out for you. All right, so I've had a few people reach out to me privately, and I've also seen it in the comment section saying, I heard that there's $80,000 worth of stimulus checks going out. Let me lay this out for you. All right, so here's where all this is coming from. About a year ago, the American Rescue Plan, the $1.9 trillion package that contained the $1,400 stimulus checks, had multiple different provisions within it, And there were a lot of different things out there, including rental assistance, the child tax credit payments, the stimulus checks. There were homeowner assistance for like people who couldn't pay their mortgage or property taxes. There was utility assistance. There was daycare assistance, as in for putting your kids in daycare. I mean, there was so much stuff in that bill. There was all kinds of money across the board. Well, also earlier, let me take that back. Shortly after that bill was passed, there was the announcement of the Build Back Better agenda. And that's the bill that's been kicked around for the last, 8, 9, 10 months now? Almost a year now, we've been hearing about that bill. Well, as of a few months ago, the Build Back Better agenda is pretty much gone. It's not happening, okay? It's not happening in the form of the Build Back Better agenda. But within that one as well, there was a little bit more money to be thrown around in there. Again, the resurrection of the child tax credit payments. Again, there was some money in there for child care. There was some money in there for all kinds of different things. If we add all of this up, all of the money up, the stimulus checks, the child care, the child tax credit payments, the housing assistance, the utility assistance, the rental assistance, the mortgage pay down, all of these different things, maybe it would add up to $80,000. Again, I have not run the math on it. I don't know what it all adds up to. It simply doesn't really matter because half the stuff in there either is not going to happen anymore or it has already came and gone and now it's just a distant memory at this point. So I guess if we added up all these different provisions, then yeah, maybe they would add up to $80,000. Would every person out there be able to grab all of these benefits? No, not even close. You could maybe take advantage of a handful of these programs, maybe a little rental assistance, maybe a stimulus check, maybe some child tax credit payments, maybe some daycare, things like this. But for the most part, all of these provisions are not for everybody. What they tried to do is they tried to cast a big net, a big blanket across like a big umbrella and try to capture as many people as they can to help out as many people. It wasn't meant for every single person. So if you've been hearing about this or if you're wondering about an $80,000 stimulus check, there's no such thing, okay? Again, I know sometimes I need to come back and let you know about things that are going on right now. I know that sometimes I share things that you may not want to hear, but here's the deal. I'm here to give you the honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information, even if sometimes it's things that maybe some of us don't want to hear. So that is my dedication to you. Anyway, I've come across this a few times. I've seen a few comments down below. I've even had people reaching out to me privately saying, hey, I've heard about it, $80,000. When are we getting it? I wish. Could you imagine if we got $80,000? That would solve the problems for a lot of people. You could probably move into a really nice place. You could probably buy a new car. You could buy all the food and clothes you want. You could pay down any debts or bills that you have. I mean, seriously, $80,000 for the low income or the fixed income right now would be absolutely life-changing. But at the same time, it would also lead to a lot of inflation. Again, just being real, this is what would happen. But again, an $80,000 stimulus check is not a thing, but rather it is just a function of putting all of the different provisions from the stimulus packages previously, putting them all together, and it might add up to $80,000. Again, just being honest with you, I have not run the math on it because simply it doesn't really matter. Half of the provisions are not happening, half of the provisions have already came and gone, and the other half of the provisions may come at some point. So just want to let you know what all this is coming from. So anyway, these are some of the updates that I have for you. And again, this is answering some questions that I've seen down below, as well as some of those private messages coming into me. And again, I just want to be here to help you out in any way that I can. I want to do whatever I can to dispel all the myths out there and or any rumors, I guess you could call it, floating around, and just kind of let you know what is actually going on right now. But if you saw some of this talk about a $1,657 payment coming tomorrow, yeah, it will be coming to some people, but this is just in reference to your monthly benefit that always comes every single month, month over month over month, as a Social Security benefit. So some people will receive $1,657, a lot will receive less, and some will receive more. But again, this is just the numbers and what I found for you. Again, hope this helps you out and kind of clarifies everything going on right now. Please remember, I'm here to help you out in any way that I can. I'm here to clarify on anything out there right now. I know it's confusing. I know it's busy. I know there's a lot going on. I know it's kind of a hard time watching everything right now. Trust me. my head's spinning all day long. I'm one shining object to the next. I'm seriously looking at everything all day, every single day, watching everything simultaneously. So, hope this one helps you out. Please enjoy your day. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so quite yet. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other 2,200 plus videos right here on the channel. Enjoy, and I'll catch you again later in the next one. And I hope this one clarifies a little bit more clearly. All right, thanks.